else. My teacher, Dr. Akram Nadwi, what an amazing guy, man. I was hanging out with him in England and I asked him, Dr. Akram, what is your favorite ayah in the Quran? What is your favorite ayah in the Quran? And he said the strangest answer. He said, La uhibbul afilin. I said, this is your favorite ayah? La uhibbul afilin means I don't like those that settle. Ibrahim alayhi salam saw the sun and it settled. He saw the moon and it settled. He saw the stars and they disappeared in the daytime. And he said, La uhibbul afilin. I don't love the things that settle, the things that disappear. None of these things are constant. He said, that's my favorite ayah. I said, why is that your favorite ayah? And he says to me, because this is the ayah that teaches us the real meaning of salah. I said, what? You know, we believe in the unseen, yes? Stay with me. This is going to be fun. We believe in the unseen. But when we see the world that is seen around us, what is the biggest creation you see? There's no bigger creation than that creation that your eyes can see. What is that? The sun. The sun is the most magnificent creation of Allah for our eyes. There's nothing greater than that. And you guys have a lot of sun. MashaAllah. You know, that's one thing you don't forget here. And of course, the sun, and in the night, what's the most magnificent creation? The moon. And beyond the moon, what is the beauty of the stars? What if not the beauty of the stars, yes? You know, people used to worship the sun. People used to worship the moon. People used to worship the stars. I'll tell you something so cool. It's totally not related to this lecture. It's a complete tangent, but I have to tell you because it's that cool. In about 5 years ago, they did an excavation of the city of Ur, U-R. The city is spelled U-R, ancient Babylonia, some parts of Iraq, outskirts of Iraq near Turkey somewhere. And they found a city buried about 50 feet under the ground. An ancient city. And their Bible scholars actually now agree, Jewish study scholars agree, that was the village of Abraham, Babylonia. And they found in that village thousands of idols. Thousands, small, big, action figure size, regular size, 2-liter bottle size, and then mega size, and then you have the super mega size, etc. All size of idols. Every household, different idols. The Bible says they worshipped many idols. The Bible says what? They worshipped many idols. The Bible never says he saw the sun, he saw the moon, he saw the star. He doesn't, the Bible doesn't say that. By the way, kawkab, فَلَمَّا رَأَى كَوْكَبًا, kawkab in Arabic is actually Jupiter. So the Quran mentions that Ibrahim alayhi salam pointed to the sun, he pointed to the moon, and he pointed to Jupiter. Okay? Now, when they dug these idols, how many idols did they find? What did I say? Thousands. Thousands. But they only found 3 idols that were bigger than everybody else. There were 3 guys, 3 giant men, idols. One guy, his head was shaped like Starbucks, like the sun. One guy, his head was a crescent moon. And one guy was a planet with rings around it. Which is what? Jupiter. So they now think that the 3 main gods of that society were the sun god and the moon god and Jupiter. The Bible never said anything about this. What did? Quran did. The Quran, Ibrahim alayhi salam, instead of attacking all the idols, when he demonstrated the sun, the moon, and Jupiter, he went after the biggest ones. Subhanallah. Anyway, that was the cool thing I wanted to share with you on the side. Coming back to the point. Ibrahim alayhi salam builds this Kaaba. And the idols are all gone. The idols are now, they have been destroyed. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, how is he related? How is Salah related? Because every time the sun goes down, it shows you that the sun is not all powerful, yes? And the sun goes down and it reminds you that it's not permanent. The only one that is permanent is who? Allah. The moon goes down, it's not there forever. And it reminds you even the greatest creation is not forever. The only one forever is Allah. Every time the sun moves its position, it's time for another salah, isn't it? Every time. We remind ourselves, La uhibbul afilin. We remind ourselves of the journey of Ibrahim alayhi salam. Our daily prayers revolve around the weakness of the sun. Yes or no? And when the sun is at its weakest, it's at Maghrib. It's about to die. And that's when our prayers start getting even louder. Maghrib is a loud prayer or a quiet prayer? And then when the sun is completely down, our prayers get longer and louder. Isha. And the sun's weakness is nowhere to be found when? At Fajr, and we're still the loudest when it's the weakest. SubhanAllah. It's actually a legacy of Ibrahim alayhi salam. Muqim as-salati.